Hi girls, so I am going to show you how to make these polymer clay donuts for planner charms, and I will actually do another video showing you how to make the actual charm, or how I make my actual charms. This video, just so it's not so long, I'm just going to show you how to make the little donuts, and I'll show you up close what they look like. And then I have these full donuts, and then I have these little ones that they look like somebody took a bite out of them. And they are textured, as you can see. They look yummy. Definitely makes you want donuts, that's for sure, after making these. So this is what I'm going to teach you guys how to make out of polymer clay today. So let's go into the video. I will show you what you'll need. So to make these charms, you are going to need any kind of oven baked clay. I'll show you an example of a couple that I have on hand. This one is just Sculpey. The Sculpey brand, and then I also have just the Michaels, let's see if it will focus, there you go, Craft Smart brand. So those are the clays that I'm going to be using today, and also on every clay package you will see, usually at the top, let me see if I can get that to focus. There you go. The baking instructions are going to be right there. So the Craft Smart is the same as the Sculpey, but you should find that anywhere on the package. So what we're going to need for the actual charm itself is we are going to the clay. I'm just going to be using some beige clay for the actual donut, and then I just have some teal, and we have a light pink, and then the lavender color, and that's what I'm going to be using today for this tutorial. Also, you are going to need a X-Acto knife. This is the one that I'm using. It's the Recollections. Mine's pretty old now, but we all know what those look like. So you'll need the one of those. And then you will also need some little post, whatever color you want to do. So a little post, because I'm gonna be making my own little eye hooks out of these for the top of the charms, which, let's see if that will focus, which look like that little piece up here, so that we can attach it to the actual charm. So, okay, let's get started. So what you want to do is you want to take your clay. We're going to do the actual donut part first, and you're just going to kind of knead it in your hands, because we're conditioning it, making it soft so we can use it, and just kind of keep doing that until you get it, soft enough to work with. Keep on kneading it, and then I'll come back when I get that fully kneaded. Okay, so I got it kneaded, and then I just rolled it into a ball and kind of shaped it into kind of like a thick snake-like thing. So then we're going to take our X-Acto knife, and we are just going to cut little sections, just about that thick, for the donuts. They don't have to be perfect. Remember, you're hand making these, so little imperfections are going to be, they're going to be okay. Not everyone is going to be the same, and that is the beauty of handmade items. Okay, so we got the donuts cut out. So then what you are going to do, I'm just going to put some of them up here. What you're going to do is you're going to take them in your hand and kind of not really roll them into a ball. But you see what I'm doing? Let's see if it will. See how the edges aren't so harsh? They're more rounded versus the one before. That's what you're going to want. So after you kind of get it to that stage right there, you're just going to take your thumb, right, and just press it down just a little bit, like that. And then you're going to kind of smooth the top to kind of smooth that fingerprint away. And then that's what you're going to get. Something like that. Like I said, they don't have to be perfect. You're just going to get, you know, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these. And when those are done, I will come back and show you the next step. Okay, as you can see, I got all my donuts flattened and smoothed. Like I said, they're not all going to be perfect and they're not all going to be the same, and that's okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our colored clays, our pink, our purple, and our teal. And you don't have to do the same colors I'm doing. These are just the colors that I selected for this particular tutorial. So you can use whatever colors you want. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to condition these and get them rolled into little balls. And then I'll come back and show you the next step. Okay, so I've conditioned these. I kind of flattened them a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and roll them out. You can really use anything. I honestly just use this Sculpey jar, which is why it looks so gross. But, you know, you kind of got to work with what you got. And I haven't bought a rolling pin, a small rolling pin yet. So if you have one of those, that's perfect. Use it. But I'm just going to use that jar. And I'm going to go ahead and start with this teal because it was the hardest to condition. You'll notice some clays are going to be softer than others. Usually the Sculpey clays are pretty soft. These Craft Smarts are a hit and miss, but you're going to spend more on the Sculpey brand. The Craft Smart is, they run $1.49 in Michaels, and when you get your 20% off coupons, that's when I like to stock up. The Sculpey, they usually have a buy 3 deal. I'm not really sure. I think they're $2.75 or $2.73 a piece without the deal, and then with the deal, I think it's like $2.33. When you buy 3 or more, so it just all depends. These Craft Marts I find work the same, they just might be a little harder to condition at times. Also, they do have these packs if you're just starting out on clay. They have these Sculpey Craft Clay Oven Bake Variety Packs at Walmart now, and they come with a couple little tools in it, but they come with all of these colors. So check if you haven't ever tried clay and you're not sure if you're going to be good at it or whatever, or you want to practice first, these are $10 at Walmart, and they come with the half blocks. The black and the white come with full blocks, which are 4 ounces, and then all the colors are 2 ounces. But just to kind of practice, or if you're not going to be making a whole lot, because I do sell my charms, and you're just going to be making them for yourself, that's probably all you need. So go check your local Walmart out in the craft section and see if they have them, because they also sell the jewelry, the beads, and stuff too. So you could really get all your supplies also at Walmart to make these. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and roll these out, and then I'll come back and show you what to do next. Okay, I'm just going to roll this one out and just show you so I can So it'll be a little bit faster because it's pretty redundant after you know kind of how to do the first one. That's pretty much how the rest are going to go. So I'm going to show you twice on camera how to do this, and then I'll do the rest and then come back like I've been doing just to cut down on time. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut our donut shape out, our icing shape. Do you see how the icing shape is kind of like a flower almost? We're going to go ahead and cut that out. And I rolled it to about that thick. So, and it doesn't have to be, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. So hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. But basically I'm just cutting that flower shape out like that. And usually I do 3 when I make these. I'll do 3 of each color. So that's what they look like. And then I don't like to wait because then, you know, you have to condition it again. So what I'll do is I'll grab a little donut. I'll put it on like so. And then I'll actually take my X-Acto knife and roll it on just a little bit just to make sure it's going to stick. And then I will, you know, kind of pinch down the edges. But that's basically all I do. And then I will take this little stick, and you can use anything you want. I just use this little stick. And what I'll do is I will put it in the center and kind of just poke it on through. And then slide it back off. And you got your little donut. So there's one. So I'm going to go ahead and condition this and roll it back out, and then I'll come back and show you one more time on camera. Alright, so I got it rolled out again. I'm going to take my little X-Acto knife and cut another one of those shapes out. Now, I'll usually do 2 full donuts, and then one I'll do an excuse me. Goodness, excuse me. Sorry about that. So, I'll usually do full, and then one eaten one, because usually my charms I'll do 3 unless it's specified by the buyer. I usually do 3 charms, so I'll have 2 full and then the one eaten one on there. So that's how I usually like to do it, or do my charms. There's the second one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the rest of these, and then I will show you how to do the cutout, the little bite in the donut, as well as the texture to make it look real. So I'll come back and show you that when I'm done getting the rest of these donuts iced. Okay, as you can see, I got all my donuts done now. So what I normally do is I'll pick like the wonkiest one out of the 3 of each color. So like this is probably the wonkiest that I see. So when I cut out the the bite mark, it will be, you know, where it's gonna cover, you know, that, or that's gonna be cut out. So you're not even gonna see that anymore. So I'm gonna take that one. And then I don't like that one too much. So I'll take that one and then probably this pink one. So those are going to be my half-bitten ones. And what you're going to do with these is you're going to put them in the freezer for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I will show you how to finish these donuts while we're waiting on these. So I'll be okay, so I already got, what you're going to do is you're going to take your leftover clay, condition it again, and then roll it into snakes like you see here. And I've already done that, but I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. So you just roll them really thin, just like that. And what you're going to do is you're just kind of, you know, going to look at the 3 colors, look at your donuts, and decide what 2 colored sprinkles you want, or if you want all of them, or just one color on one. You know, however you want to do the sprinkles, but you're going to roll them into little snakes like this. Take your X-Acto knife, and I normally put 4 sprinkles to each donut, and usually I select 2 colors. So on my pink, I'll do the purple and the teal. Like that. And I'll come close so you can see it. So I'll usually pick 2 colors like that. And then I'll do one more. So let's do well, actually I'll do all 3. The purple, so the purple, I'll have the teal and the pink. So that's how it will look. And then, of course, the teal, it's going to have the pink and the purple. And that's just how I do mine. Like I said, you can do yours any way that you want. No way is wrong. That's why we're all creative. Oop, that one I lost. I have no idea where that just went. So you definitely do it the way that you like it. This is just the way that I do it. So that's how I do the sprinkles. So I'm going to go ahead and do these other 3 donuts, and then I'll come back and show you how to stick the posts in to make them into charms. Okay, I'm done with the sprinkles on these. Don't throw your snakes away though, because you still have the ones in the freezer to sprinkle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my charms in gold, but you can do them in silver or the gunmetal, whichever you prefer. I'm going to take this, and you're going to need a little cutter tool. I just have the mini ones because I don't really need anything other than that. And I'm going to cut it real short, you know, like that, where there's enough to obviously have quite a bit stuck in. It's about that much. And then I'm going to take my other little pliers and kind of hold it like that. Let's see if I can get it to, it's probably going to focus. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to take a donut, and see, you're going to have the holes in the donut, so you can't stick it right in the middle. So you're kind of going to want to go off the side, like that. Okay, so I will show you how to make a little hook out of this one, so you're not having to waste the little post. Take your little round tool, whoops, and just curl it like that. So now you've just made another one. So you don't have to waste all of that. And then you're going to cut it again. Okay? So sometimes I can get 3 out of those, sometimes I can get 4. So you have your little post again. And you're going to take your pliers and another donut. And now you have another little charm. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do these other 4 donuts, and then I'm going to take our donuts out of the freezer and show you how to make the bite in the donut. Okay, we're going to have to do them one at a time because you don't want them all to thaw out before you get the other one done, because it's easier to make the cut that way. So, okay, you're going to take your donut. Let's see if I'll zoom in a little bit for you. Okay, so you're going to take your donut and you're just going to cut out. You don't want to go all the way to the hole. You're just going to kind of make a little cut like that, and then you're going to go over, and you see how that cracked? Don't worry about that. It's okay. When it thaws out, you'll be fine. And kind of make a little, kind of like, you know, kind of like that. Okay? And it looks a little wonky right now, but that's okay. I'm going to show you how to fix that. So you got your first little bite mark, and I'll show you how to do one more. Okay, I just got another one out of the freezer, and I'm going to show you how to do that again. And like I told you, all these imperfection parts that you didn't like before are going to be cut out. So then we're going to make another cut. And I hope you're seeing this. Like that. Okay? So you're going to take the first one that we cut, and you're going to take that little stick again, and what you're going to do is, now that it's thawed, just kind of roll it. Whoops, totally not in the frame. See how it's starting to smooth it out? See how it's starting to smooth it out? And you're just going to keep working with it like that, okay? Then you're going to take it and you're going to kind of shape it around that stick. Like so. You see how it's starting to form the little bite? Okay. You're also going to take it and stick it back into that hole, because you don't want that hole to close either. Okay, so that's what we have right now. So to get the texture, you're going to need an old toothbrush, and this one I've just used for crafting. So you're going to take that, okay, and you see what it looks like now. So all those little lines, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're about to cover that. And you're just going to do that. You see how it's starting to make the little bumps in there? The texture to make it look like it's real. And that's basically all you do. Okay? So it's going to be really soft after it thaws, and that's okay. You're just going to keep texturing it until you have your desired look. So I think I'm okay with that. So that's what let me see if I can get it to focus. Okay, see? That's what it looks like now. Okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your snakes again, and you're going to go ahead and sprinkle.